Right.
Still a fan. Still like our name.
It took us about
Took us a while.
2 weeks to figure it out.
Yeah. Kept going back and forth. Oh, you found your sticky. Your sticky
did.
stamps.
I did. Bring water.
Bless you. Bless you.
You shouldn't do that a lot while we're on the air.
Yeah.
You got a cat in here? Oh, it's Angela.
Trish. She put her loving on you.
Sure.
The guy, Johnny Lawler, no kidding, he had been homeless. True story.
Wow.
The guy was homeless for like 13 years, totally drug dependent, blah, blah, blah. I go, what got you, what turned it around for you? He goes, I got a banjo.
Huh.
That's what he said.
That'll do it.
Fixation.
Yeah. I mean,
You can't hate the world while you're playing the banjo. Same with this, it's a happy sound.
Yeah.
There you go. He's a good banjo player. And he said, I think we ought to just go down to the river and hand out banjos.
I love it.
I mean, it won't help you find work or food, but it will make you not
Can you
care.
get some people off the ground? I mean,
It's a lot like marijuana in that respect.
Be careful, if you say the wrong thing, this place is baby trapped.
Oh, yeah.
oh.
But like, I guess Steve Martin keeps a mandolin and, he keeps a banjo in every room of the house, just in case.
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
To get some bad news.
The guy can play, man.
Yeah.
Forget that was his thing.
Oh, yeah, you said
I
it.
know.
You guys don't look like you're quite as old as I am, but when I was in college, I went to see Steve Martin live. I mean, that was when he was just starting out, so that was back in the dark ages,
That was before King Tut and,
That was during King Tut.
okay,
He did
yeah,
King
like
Tut.
Let's Get Small and,
All that, right.
oh, death and grief and sorrow and murder. I have one of those on vinyl. I saw him and Martin Short when they came to town, it was like 4 years ago at the Midland.
Was it good?
That was good.
So, you bought a ticket?
Oh, yeah,
Do you
you know
remember how
what?
much it was?
I don't remember. I didn't care. It
Some
was,
pretty big bucks.
my biggest regret was I should have waited around the corner when they came out and got on their limos. There was a lot of people there with things for, I didn't want to like bug them with things to sign. I was like, maybe we should hang out, but my wife was like, no, we got a sitter for the kids. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's go have some fun.
that was more important.
I
really
watched
was,
the
yeah.
Pee-wee documentary last night. I didn't realize how much he had to do with Pee-wee's career.
Oh.
Who did?
Steve
Steve Martin, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah. He like saw him at the Groundlings or saw what he was doing and liked what he did and like brought him into some projects.
I have to watch the Pee Wee documentary.
Wow.
Yeah. It was really good.
Was it on Netflix?
HBO Max.
I wanted to respect his privacy. Yeah,
Pee-wee's?
I'm not gonna watch the show.
It was really good.
I mean-
he was freaking hilarious
Right?
during it, honestly. Like, he was cracking me up.
He was so hilarious in Mystery Men. Like, I wish he'd done more than just Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
For
He
the,
did, he was in a ton of stuff.
his acting
He was in a
chops
ton
were
of
so
stuff.
good. Like,
He was
But he
Parks
like
and Rec.
made it, he did it on purpose to make that his
Or no, it was 30
personality.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, played the Duke or
Yeah.
something,
I know.
Big
you're-
guy, yeah.
A long time, but I know what you're talking about.
with the disorder, he had the blood disease or something. You couldn't touch him or he was very fragile.
He did a lot of nonsense.
Was that him in Buffy?
Yes. Yeah, right? So good. It's like forgetting to die.
Oh. Yeah.
By the way,
every
I will
generation.
go back and forth behind you guys while you're playing, because I go out there to listen to that
Oh,
radio.
okay.
Because that's really your best gauge on whether I have it mixed right or
Yeah.
not. So, the two of you are gonna sing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think we have any quick singing ones unless you want to add.
did you, Angela, did you bring in,
Two.
like,
What would you like to do?
flute?
I did. I did.
What is that?
Well, it's an Irish penny whistle, but
So you're gonna play that?
no, just for one. There's like one song where it's appropriate, and so yeah, I'll
Did you bring the
From time to
Malacca?
time, I did not bring them.
Oh, so we could do root and
Those other things are what?
Well, this is a shaky.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I'll use just with the radio, I don't know if it'll
Use
sound.
it, but you really have to, I would like almost turn away from.
Okay.
Because if you put it right up here by your,
Yeah.
it's gonna come.
I may
real
not
loud.
even use this, but there's one song that this is kind of like a,
We'll probably get through 3
it's the
songs.
feel of it.
And we're just
Yeah.
gonna be shooting the crap for the whole rest of the
Over
time.
here, down here, just not right by the mic.
You have to
Yeah.
re-listen.
This is pretty, we like to experiment, so yeah, if you ever need to re-listen, tell us then. So it's a pretty mellow sounding, soft.
Oh, yeah. If you're, now, when would you play that?
I'm
You
gonna
might
play
wanna
it at the
hold the
beginning
microphone
of
down.
one specific song, and that's the only time I'll be
Yeah, I
there.
would
And
put
the
it-
same thing with this
You
one.
can't hold it in your hand, can you?
I might,
See how-
it might not reverberate right, but I'm gonna see. It's alright.
Okay. Yeah,
You
that'd
need
be
to
probably
suspend it.
close like that, yeah.
I wish they came with a string so you could just,
Like a plant hanger?
yeah, like you could just, that's bad design right there.
Yeah. Where were you in production, you know?
They never called.
You're not on the product team?
Nope, not anymore, not after the incident.
And now this, I'm gonna have to go way back if I'm gonna play it, 'cause
That's your Celtic heritage.
if it's.
Oh, go way back. That's like, that's your heritage. Okay. Oh, it's- you
These
mean-
freckles don't lie?
yeah, you mean you'll have to stand in the other room because it's ungodly loud.
Yeah, it can, yeah, I want to screech in the microphone. But yeah, there's like a particular song for
Do you
both
have
of those.
freckles? You really can't tell.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
Freckles.
Oh, yeah, got freckles all over, yeah.
So it's not from sunbathing with conifer?
I don't sunbathe.
You're one of those
I
modern
stay
guys
out of
that,
the sun, which
She
is
wears
probably
a
what I
giant
do.
hat anytime we're in the sun.
Yes.
like, I don't
Just
see
there.
freckles, you know?
Yeah.
I don't see race.
Sometimes I will drape, like, people think I might be of a faith. Like, I'm just staying out of the sun. It's a good
I
idea.
think I'll play, what should I play to open up the show? Is there one that starts with a long instrumental by chance?
Maybe that'd be a good one, that's,
Probably good.
yeah.
Features kind of both of us.
That's the most serious
I know
thing
it's
we've
sing
ever
on the whole
done,
thing.
right?
That's all right.
Yeah,
What is that?
Hootiel, I think, would make the most
Okay.
sense to start us out.
Yeah, that's one, I recorded that a long time ago and Angie was nice enough to come in and cut the backing tracks for me and it ended up being, it was my hit, really.
Was it?
Yeah, it's the one I got
It's a
most.
really good song, yeah. I mean-
Every time I do a solo acoustic show, people would be like, play the Hoodio song.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
so thanks, Ange.
So this is the one?
Yeah, yeah.
All right here on KKFI 90.1 FM, Kansas City Community Radio. Have a great evening.
It was on 7 or 9.
Way before that.
No. Because I was out of college.
I had a kid in 2010. It was not a year before my wife gave birth to my
So
son.
07 probably. So I was out of college. And I graduated in 06.
Maybe. You sure?
That's what they exist. I was with Yahoo, I was with Tom, and I got with him
Did you hear that
at 05.
word? Music stuff. What speakers over?
It's Junebug John Sturkey. I host the acoustic on Saturdays. I'm glad to be
Funny
here.
commercial.
Telling my
It's
story.
like, any music stress to her,
I
but
don't
speakers
volunteer
only,
for a
and
whole lot
not
of things.
KKFI.
KKFI takes a lot of time, as well as my GP band. And so my first thing is that I give blood out at Community Blood Center, 4040 Main, here in Kansas City. It just so happens that I don't have congenital cytomegalovirus.
Oh, good.
That is CMV.
Neither do I. I
I
assume.
I also do not have that particular disorder.
I've never checked.
You might then.
Who knows what I have?
So I go down and I'll give crowns, I give.
You decide if I actually want to wear these or not.
That go to babies, and it's not the greatest thing I can do with my time. Blood free, I got lots of it.
I'm good. We're natural here.
Amazingly enough.
Right.
Matchy match. Do you need any more in yours?
Okay, here we go.
And it's a quick thing for me to go to the community blood center, give my blood and help people. I believe in it, and I hope you will too. It is a gift of life.
You're listening to 90.1 FM, KKFI, Kansas City Community Radio.
Rudy's sitting on a tree, says he's waiting for his world to end. I say, friend, I'm waiting on mine to begin. The raven comes back from the hill, says the flood is coming in. You can't fly, you better swim.
Look at that. It popped right up here. Quentin McDaniels. McDonald? McDonald?
Says, son, I've no flights left for me.
You guys want your names on
Say the
the air?
water's coming.
Sure.
And what'll you do then? Looks at me with sad
Yeah,
eyes.
it was gonna come back.
Andrew, what's your last name?
Mine is Caps, K-A-P-S.
Caps?
Caps, like bottle caps.
And let the waves
I'm seeing Caps, C-A-P-P-S, but K-A-P-S is good.
Pronounced the same way.
on something great. And let the waves take me home.
Makes me want to cry a little bit for you. Songs on the radio right now.
Crept out a long time ago. Crept out now.
This owl's getting ready to die.
Alice lived probably for a long time. That's like 80 years old.
My God, I sing you a lot of songs about death. Dark.
Stuff lives.
I should seek help.
Hold on to me. And I'll see you through.
That was done in a day. I don't think I heard this before that day, did I?
In my
Probably not.
I don't think so.
So we'll start out, just talk a little bit,
Okay.
and then, you guys will,
I'm gonna
you know, I'll say, well, what do you got for you?
away
Away you go with the first song.
on something
And
great.
she'll tell a joke and then we'll
Let the
eventually,
waves
and then I'll have an idea.
Spent half of our rehearsals just talking.
We should have a podcast.
and let the
Yeah,
waves
forget this, it should be a podcast. We
Yeah,
occasionally play
absolutely.
songs about.
take me home.
Great picking. This is how
Very
long ago?
talented.
Oh, I don't
think it was
remember now.
07. I think it was 07.
I got a lot of practice because of my allergies, so with my nose. Hey,
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you are in for a treat tonight. And welcome to the local showcase. I'm Keith Washburn. Tonight I have Sirens and Strings starting out, and you talk about professional. You just got a little example of how good the sound is going to be tonight. Great picking by Quentin, and we have two people named Angela. So it's Angela, Quentin, and Angela.
That's right.
So pretty easy for me tonight. Fantastic. Got hooked up through, we found Angela Snyder with Tim Amy, and you've been here twice with Tim, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and once with the Bob Seger tribute, the Rock and Roll
Oh, right.
Never Forgets.
Right.
Yep.
Which is Tim's deal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I was sitting there going, wow, this gal can really sing, this gal that's backing him here. So glad to have you with your own band here. How long have you guys been together?
About a year.
I think we're,
About a year.
just about at a year now.
Okay.
Mhm.
And how did you come up with the name? Sirens and Strings. I like it.
Cool.
It was a process.
Chat GPT.
It was definitely a process. We went
Well,
back
there were
and
a lot of
forth,
factors
and
that went into it, right?
There were. We had some other thoughts, and they got shot down for different reasons. We were thinking about being the Q's and A's, but because Q and
Sure.
A's,
It was a little too
Q&A.
on the nose,
A little too
at
on
the
the
end of the
nose.
day.
Angela
Yeah.
squared plus.
Well, that
Q.
came up too.
Yeah, all of those names
Yeah.
came up, but
I like Sirens and Strings.
some got a little too whimsical, but some got a little
Mhm.
too on the nose, and
I still want Great Odin's Raven.
yeah, that came
Yeah,
up quite a
you
bit,
know.
by the way.
It
That's coming up
sure
from
did.
every once in a while.
Still my favorite.
It might make a return.
That'll be a spinoff.
But yeah, Sirens and Strings is, it's on the nose, but also kind of us, so.
Yeah, for sure. That first song was great. Hootie Owl, right?
Yeah, that is actually an original of Quentin's over here. And we recorded that, Quentin recorded that years ago.
Oh, yeah, it's got over 15 years ago. It has to be. We were trying to figure out when it was, but we haven't as a group, we haven't recorded together except for one ad we made for a fake cookie company that makes mean cookies.
We're gonna play that.
It is a real
Pretty
product.
entertaining.
We're gonna play
Yeah.
that ad. But let's start off with some music, I guess. That first one was recorded music, as most of you could probably tell. So they are here to play live tonight. Quentin's brought both his acoustic guitar and also mandolin. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm bragging on him already. Probably, don't wanna jinx him.
Oh, Lord.
The guy can really pick a guitar, that's for sure.
Oh, you set me up.
So what do you wanna do first, Angela?
I think we'll do one, Fleetwood Mac one. We'll do, Never Going Back.
All right.
Start me with the hard
The
one.
local showcase.
Yeah.
Sirens and Strings. Here we go.
She broke down and let me in. Made me see where I've been. Been down one time, been down two times. Never go back again. She don't know what it means to win. Come down and see me again. Been down one time, been down two times. Ooh, never going back again.
I did not overstate their prowess. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic.
Behold.
Thank
I gotta
you.
tell you, all of our listeners are saying, actually, Keith told the truth for one time. So, thanks for listening tonight, everybody. This is the local showcase. I'm Keith Washburn. We've got the first hour covered by Angela, and Quentin. The group is Sirens and Strings, and I think you can see why it is a very befitting name. Scotty Eggleston is with us later on tonight, starting about 9 o'clock, and of course, then later than that, at 10 p.m., it'll be the Grateful Dead Hour with Timmy T. So keep it locked right here on 90.1 FM. So glad to have you guys. And
Thank you.
I don't know any of these folks real well, so we're gonna get to know them a little bit tonight. I would love to know any of the three of you, whoever wants to go first. We'll start with Quinn.
Oh,
You
okay.
need to come closer.
Yes, sir.
And you know, who is your first, like, guitar favorite person, you know, an influence, early influence, or somebody that's a favorite guitarist right now?
All right, this is gonna be a weird answer. It's gotta be my Uncle Delbert's, and
There you
followed by my Uncle Mert, because as a kid, you admire your family starting. I don't really do idol worship. I don't understand the whole idea of, you know, oh, here's this famous person, so I'm gonna like put posters of them on my wall. But my Uncle Mert had toured with like Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings, and he lived far away, but every summer he'd come to visit. And I don't know, I kind of had some of that family gene of guys who just sit around the kitchen table and pick, you know, farm guys that this is what they did for entertainment before TVs. And I'm kind of the last of that. So my Uncle Mert would come in and he'd show me something, and the next year I had it down and he'd show me something else. And
Where did he live?
Joplin.
Okay,
Yeah.
you grew up around here somewhere?
Yeah, he'd just come up to visit, and
Actually traveled a little bit with Willie, huh?
Yeah, he was in one of those bands that would back up the headliners, and so he toured around with them, and every once in a while I'd get to play with them, and I used to just think that was the most amazing thing, and he was at that point in his life where it's like, yeah, I've done it, not a big deal. So then I got older and I realized exactly what he was talking about, like,
It gets old after a while, huh?
it can, you gotta,
The travel especially, it was what people tell me.
you gotta keep it, art, and you gotta keep it fun for you, or else it can turn into a job.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I hope you guys brought lots of songs tonight, because after that first song, I want you to sing a lot.
We have a lot in our arsenal, so.
Good.
Keep us
Find
from
something.
talking.
We will go on forever.
We'll get fined.
That's probably
We're gonna come back to Angela and Angela and find out who their early influences were, but, why don't we do some more music? And by the way, before we dive into more music, how do people find the band? So on Facebook, it's Sirens, Sirens, and then the letter N.
The letter N, yeah.
So it's Sirens and Strings.
Yep, someone got it before us, I guess. So Sirens, Sirens, the letter N, Strings,
Yeah.
is our Facebook. So you can
Yeah.
find us there, and then I believe it's the same thing on Instagram, Sirens N Strings. What else around? We're on the
We're on
TikTokies?
TikTok. Yeah, that one might be I'd have to look, but.
If you go on
Yeah, we can
TikTok,
look
it
at the
might
next
be
music break and we'll confirm.
Yeah,
the
we'll
full
confirm.
word and on TikTok, perhaps, but
Yeah.
try a couple different things, you'll find them.
Mhm.
We're
We
on
have a website.
farmersonly.com.
It's time to put us there, and we keep having to take the list down. It's because it's getting weird.
They keep approving it.
We gotta look at us, but.
I guess you guys declined when he said Hogs and Chickens is the band
Well,
name.
yeah, that was,
It's a hard pass on
That
our
was-
end.
That was not me. That was, I swear.
that was one of our eligible suitors on Farmers
That was suggested by the fans.
We do have a website though, and it's linked to all of our socials, and it's
Yeah.
sirensandstrings.com as well.
Yeah, again, the letter N, sirensandstrings.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can book us from there too.
Right on, yeah, well, let's play something else. What else would you like to do? That was a great tune, oh my gosh.
Well, y'all, what do you think?
You wanna just go down the list here?
We can just go down the list. We got a real sweetie one we like to do.
Yeah,
It's called
lovely
Sweet
one.
Pea.
You want the top half of it?
Yeah, let's do it. We like to,
I
this
do.
is something
We
we
like
like
your
to do
picking.
in live things. We like to let Quentin showcase, and
Mhm.
we do a little bit of montages sometimes. So we're gonna start out with a little bit of something, and then it's gonna lead into Sweet Pea.
The girls need a break from time to time, so they make me do things.
I just gotta do a lot of, okay,
All that work.
here we go. does. I'm speechless. God, this is great stuff, great music, oh my gosh.
Thank you.
And the harmony, you two together, the Angelas.
That's the
The
Sirens
Angelas,
element.
yes.
So they're, you know, they said they were open to another person in the band, they need to be named Angela, so, you know, that's just.
They're out
like keeping
there.
It's an
consistent.
exclusive club
Yeah.
here.
It's probably a 70s or an 80s baby, so
Yeah,
right up our alley.
Yeah, right there with us.
There
We know
you
the
go.
vibe.
They
Yeah,
do
right
have
on.
a tendency to hit these harmonies sometimes that'll make you just stop and go, wow, which, as a siren should. I really believe they could lure sailors in. You know, crash them on
I
the rocks.
know.
Exactly.
Do we need a change of location?
Sailorsonly.com.
This one's not all over
So do either of you wanna give me like, you know, early influences?
I mean, I've been singing my whole life. I can remember my first time on stage. I think I was 5 years old at church, getting up and, doing a little song and dance and,
Really?
yeah, so.
And where was this? What?
That was in Oklahoma, been singing ever since. I don't know about early influences, but I'd say some of my favorites are like Alicia Keys, and Lauryn Hill is just the queen of all, and if you disagree, you're wrong. So, that's probably about it as far as, I don't even know if I want to say influences, because, I try and keep it to me.
Okay, well, here, while Angela Snyder is going, I want you to think about any kind of crazy music that you like. So it's so fun to find
Oh,
out
that's
that,
very easy.
people they do like maybe their genre is rap, that they love country music or something like that. Anything that's kind of an odd.
I don't even have to think about that.
Really, you know exactly? What
I
is
know
it?
exactly. I love me some Ween. I'm a big
She does.
Ween fan, like huge. Like I love Ween.
Okay,
So, we could call that weird. Many people would. I think they're amazing, but,
It's a good band.
they're a good band, yeah.
Ocean Man.
Right?
take me
We've been
from
talking about
again.
adding that one to the set, so, not weird, but weird. Probably unexpected from me. with
Unexpected,
my
I think
love
is a
of-
better word.
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, that's what I was looking for. Angela?
Well, earliest influence, probably, I guess I always have to say it, but my oldest brother, whenever I was a little kid, he was a choir guy, so, yeah, that was his, the Pops concert, which, our high school always had a Pops concert when I was about, I think, 3. He did, California Girls, Beach Boys, which,
Nice, yeah.
anyway, so I became obsessed with listening to that cassette tape afterwards, and they didn't even know it until like months later. I'm like singing songs from the concert because it was just by myself with my headphones. And anyway, he was a big influence on like, learning a little piano and just kind of starting out. And then my love of the Beach Boys came from that, and Brian Wilson just passed away yesterday, and that was kind of a thing for me. So I've always been a huge Beach Boys fan, and harmonies, and even church. Wasn't really big into church, but I really liked the hymnal portion of it, and just walking through that's how I learned how to sight read, and just early stuff like that. That's probably the
Okay.
earliest. Yeah.
By the way, just a few weeks ago, we had the Beach Boys here. There's a local band, tribute band called
yes,
Surfing
yes.
USA.
I've
And-
meant to see them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They
they
play
are
at Aztec.
fantastic. Right, they'll be at Aztec, I don't know when, probably pretty soon. But we had Jason, Charlie, and then their drummer, Chris, and they are fabulous. I mean, they sound,
Love it.
some people would say they sound better than Beach Boys. Now, that's
Wow.
probably sacrosanct, I've realized.
I did go see them when Brian was touring back with them for that very brief time in 2012. I flew up to Chicago for a day, and it was, anyway, I bet those guys probably.
Yeah, these guys
Have it.
they are good.
Yeah.
They've got great harmony, and they can do the songs. They're Beach Boys.
Love it.
Let's play some more music, I guess, if you guys are ready, whenever you're ready. And
Sure.
they say, let's just go down the list. I love it that they came so prepared.
We're
It's
ready.
unusual for us.
We're gonna try a little something on this. I'm gonna back away from the mic just in case.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Sirens and Strings, everybody.
sure I might be rude, but it's just your attitude. It's tearing me apart. It's ruining everything. And I swore I would be true. And honey, so did you. So why were you holding her hand? Is that the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game to you? And I mean so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Oh, I thought the world of you. I thought nothing could go wrong, but I was wrong. I was wrong. If you could get by, trying not to lie, things wouldn't be so confused, and I wouldn't feel so used. But you always really knew I just wanna be with you, and I mean so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah,
Well
Table
done,
on
Miss
the
Caps
penny
over here.
whistle.
Hey, I looked at the penny whistle on that one, I killed it last time.
You did.
I got a little nervous.
It's exposed here.
that's
It is.
that's the way it goes.
It's very, very finicky.
I asked one of our guests, some of our regular listeners know I say, tell this story, like Colleen Deeker, who's the most unbelievable fiddle player in Kansas City, maybe. It's either her or her sister, probably. And I said, do you ever make a mistake during a performance? She goes, I make a mistake on every single song.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, So,
Yep.
just you know, leave it lay where Jesus flung it. That's what Carol Burnett used to say.
Yeah.
They're important.
I like that.
You know, if you do it the same way every time and it's perfect, you start feeling robotic.
Mhm.
And that's, I mean, now we have AI that can make music that,
Yeah.
if you're into that, we don't
You
need
want it
humans for
then.
that. I wanna see that somebody's really, you know, the mistakes and all, but the soul is in the mistakes too,
Yeah.
you know?
That was the jazz version.
It's like
I
the muse took hold of you and it wanted that note instead, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quentin's got a mandolin, and I hope we're gonna get that out here pretty
Oh,
soon.
Mhm.
And I wish you could see this instrument. He made this himself. And the workmanship, the craftsmanship on this is unbelievable. And he even did some, yeah, he just pulled it out. Even did some airbrushing on it. For those of you that know anything about an airbrush, that's quite an art in and of itself, but there are like about 15 different crafts, or maybe more, that went into making this instrument. It's beautiful.
Well,
Absolutely
it's
beautiful.
a sunburst, so it's, you know, it's standard kind of thing. It's, you know, with the airbrush, it just fades to dark, but, what I do that's unique, that a lot of people don't, I do hand carved scrolls and stuff, but I do 3D carvings as well, so I'll put like people's faces on them, or, you know, I have one at home I didn't bring that's got a 3D owl on the back sitting on a tree branch.
Yeah, quite a good.
I have fun.
Yeah, just, I'm just amazed, honestly, speechless.
I'm the Ron Swanson of the mandolin.
Where?
Yeah, he's on socials too for his mandolin, so you'll have to check him out. You wanna throw a little plug
Yeah,
there?
well, it's under my name. Nobody's gonna be able to spell it, but it's, if you find me at Quentin McDaniel, and McDanielwoodworks.com. I'm not sure I got mandolins up there, but I got my carvings up there.
So Quentin, Quinton, right?
Mhm.
And McDaniel is MC, then capital D. I guess you wouldn't need this on, you know, but DANN or
DANNALD.
ALD.
I think there was,
McDaniel.
it may have been McDonald at one time, like 500 years ago, and then somebody got mad at another dude and killed him. I don't know.
Yeah, I love it. So Quentin McDaniel, just like McDonald, except A's in there.
And an extra D.
Old, right?
Extra N and
Two N's in the middle there.
get rid of the O's. Try some with some A's.
He's getting out the mandolin right now. We could, I guess, just quickly we're gonna have to do some announcements. We'll do that very quickly. We'll be right back with Sirens and Strings. It's just gonna be like a minute.
We're having
Oh,
fun.
okay,
You having fun?
yeah,
This is
This
fun.
is
this is
fun.
I'm
fun,
telling you, we should have a podcast.
Yeah,
right?
I've always been. Do you just wanna play that? Just press that?
It's sounding
No,
great.
what do you
Do you
mean?
want me to play it?
I mean, and you guys.
Oh,
know-
like on the song?
What
If
do
you want
think?
to. You
I
want to?
can, if you think it'll help. I mean, like, not help, like, back it up, like, fill it out.
I don't want you distracted from the voice though, so if you're cool with
No,
it.
let's do it, yeah.
Cool.
Make sure everything records. You got a cape on?
I have a keyboard right here.
Is suffering from thoughts of suicide. You can dial the suicide
Oh,
line
I love that song.
at 988 or go to.
I love that Mark Maron joke. He's like, maybe depression is the natural emotion somebody should have. in this state of the world. You know, maybe it's everybody who's happy who doesn't need to be
All right,
medicated.
here we go. Back on the air with the local showcase. I'm Keith Washburn, along with Sirens and Strings. And we're changing instruments around a little bit here, and they're gonna do some more music for us. And you'll now hear Quentin on the mandolin, which is a wonderful instrument, and tuned like a fiddle, right?
Yes,
And
double.
a double string. So instead of 4 strings, we've got 8 strings.
But Andrew's on my guitar here, so let's not forget that.
Great.
Quentin,
And
I'm
she's
sure
gonna
he's
play
like,
his acoustic
my
guitar.
baby. Manhandling.
It's worthless, it'll be fine. I can
Yeah.
fix
I'll
it.
just-
Before you can get your vocals
Drop
in
kick
here.
it and.
I think this is about a good distance. So.
Okay, alright.
They just died, so, and now we
Scotty Eggleston is here. And that was him calling in to say, hey, it's raining out here, but it's a beautiful double rainbow. That's what he said. So as soon as I see him up at the door, I'm gonna have to run down there and get it. You guys are gonna have to do like 3 songs in a row. Can you do that?
I mean, listen, we got
That
it.
was great.
I thought it was ice, so I'm relieved.
That
It's
mandolin
not-
sounded great. Oh my gosh, that was just wonderful.
Yeah, they're so much fun to make too.
They're so much fun to make. How many man hours, so to speak, do you think you have in one? Now, that one's pretty fancy, but
Yeah.
what do you think it would do to do a semi-fancy?
It used, if I didn't do a 3D carving, it used to take me a month by hand. And 2 years ago, I bought a CNC machine that I used to rough everything out. But every STL file that I make to carve, I had to make myself. So, yeah, it still takes about a month, I think, even with the CNC machine, but I do more now than I used to. So they're kind of a labor of love. I make guitars as well, but you know, so much stuff is cheap imports now that it's hard to compete. So you really just gotta say, you know, do what you like doing.
So you really are doing these for folks. You'll make one for a listener. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I just sent one off to LA 2 months ago.
You want to give a phone number?
Sure. Oh, and the elders, I think they're still using one
Get
of
your
mine.
pen and paper ready because you may need this phone number. I mean, he's serious.
I'm appreciating the fake. I'm gonna get fake calls, right?
These are absolutely beautiful. I mean, you just gotta see it. So, I mean, I'm sure that if you decide you'd like to just at least talk to him about it, he could send you a picture of this one that he's got here in the studio. Unbelievable workmanship. But, yeah, go ahead.
You can reach me at 816-304-1288. And that's again, 304-1288, and I'll probably talk your ear off about it.
Hey, let's play another song, because I gotta go down and let our next guest in. It's a one-man show here at KKFI. So they've got plenty of music for
Dealer's
us, so.
choice.
Yeah, you pick.
Tell you what, we'll do one off of one of the ones that you gave me. How about
Okay,
that?
there you go.
So this one will be, Stubborn Man.
Oh,
Is that one okay?
yeah, that
All right.
features one of my mandolins.
All right, let's play that one right now on KKFI.
I was gonna do like,
Is this the right one?
Oh, no, that's Studio, but that's got Angie on it.
oh, but
That's
you
fine.
already played that. Who do you
No, I already played video. This is, oh, I thought
This
This
is
is another one like
Maybe
that.
doing
This is
stuff.
maybe doing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this will give you time to
No,
run
it's fine.
downstairs and back. This,
Yeah,
How long is this one, like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
do you wanna do How Deep Is Your Love or
you know
Say
what?
Hi,
This is a
or-
good blues station. I would jump on these arms of mine.
Let's do it.
You're,
These,
You're great at
say
both.
hi.
Is this thing gonna blow up, or is it about this volume the whole time?
it gets bigger, but I don't think it'll get super loud. Angela's doing a great gig in the sky vocal part on the end.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't think it'll blow the roofs out though.
Well, you might need your lyrics on this, because mine brought up like the Tiffany version. I know it says originally Otis Redding, but I think it moves a little differently than what you usually. If you need them.
Well, I don't have to sing.
I
this
remember
part,
whatever you,
please.
I know. Well, that's why I said it's nice because that way we can chill out and,
Sweet.
you know, stretch. I remember whenever you put out the CD or whatever, and I was like, that's me right there, like, well, it would sound weird if I wasn't there. That's all you need to know. You know?
Cause you and Emily Tummins was the girl. She did all the piano work and she did like a whole bunch of vocal.
Who was it?
Emily Tummins.
Mm-hmm.
She did a whole bunch of vocal work before, and then she wasn't like into like the screaming stuff. And I'm like, hey, Ange, you did Hootie Owl, and I'm like, can you come in and do like
Was
the
that 2
blues
different
stuff?
days?
It might have been 2 different
I don't
days.
remember, yeah.
Same project.
I remember going to the Andy's studio, that was the first time I'd have been there, and I remember Tom was there that day too.
Just had fun. Just go in there and just goof
It was
off.
fun, and then
Blowing
who was
money
that
on.
guy that played the hand drum or something? He's like kind of shirtless and elbowy looking. Yeah, I think so, I think it was Steve. Maybe he
Yeah.
didn't have all the teeth.
But he didn't play on
He's
this.
singing on this, and he sounds really good. I'll be there, you know.
That might have been Steve Kennedy.
Yeah.
I should write stuff down. I don't remember anything.
I'm sure you would put it on the CD.
I probably did. But who looks at CD
I
rounds
just-
anymore? I might have thrown all those out.
No, I don't think that's me.
No, that'd be Emily
That's somebody else, yeah.
Oh man, plenty of time. It's fair.
I told you it was a long one.
Now that's
You
me.
did good.
It's a high dollar operation.
Wearing many hats.
That's right.
Yeah, I used to have a guy I had a trainee, so that was nice. You could send them down to let people in. So I need a new trainee.
Right?
Get the interns.
I did that one summer for at KKFI.
Did
When
you
I was
really?
in college, yeah, way back in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when you guys were down in Westport.
By the Sonic?
Uh-huh,
Right on.
yeah, long
Where
time
were you
ago.
going to school?
I went to Mizzou, but one summer I interned here. Yeah.
Really? Where'd you live
Charles
down there?
Ragsdale. I lived in Independence, but,
Oh,
oh,
where'd
at
you live?
Mizzou in East Campus, on Anthony Street the first year, and then University Avenue the next year, and then Broadway the next
What were
year.
you studying?
Music.
That's great. Yeah, wow. I went to Mizzou myself.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Like I said, in the dark ages.
Her daughter's.
Yeah, my
just finished
daughter's
her
there
first
now.
year at Mizzou.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the
Crazy.
campus is so beautiful
Oh,
now.
yeah, gorgeous. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they
She
really
loved it.
took our money and.
Yeah,
did
they
a lot
really,
with it.
Yeah.
I guess you can see where those dollars went.
I'm starting to think they lied to us.
Starting to think they didn't invest it in our.
Right?
So we have, like, still a lot of, several more songs you guys can do.
Okay, we got more songs. Do you just want us to run, like,
This is so good here. When was this done?
About in the long ago.
it's on the same
We've
album?
known each other since high school.
Wow, that was unbelievable. And, we're sitting there talking about this. That was recorded years ago, I guess. How many years ago do you think? 7?
Oh, no, maybe 15, 16, 17, somewhere in there. Yeah, I was in
You
my
talking about
early 20s,
2015 or 15 years ago?
like 15 years ago.
No kidding.
I've known Angie forever, and
Yeah.
I could just call her in, and she'd come into the studio and just lay down these crazy screaming, great gigging the vocal,
I know.
That's
what she
Pink Floyd
does.
level stuff.
Yeah, how did you link up with Tim Amy? I've forgotten that story.
Well, actually from the same studio that he recorded that album at, so.
Okay.
Soundworks.
Another,
Andy
yes,
Austin.
Soundwalk, yes. Another mutual friend was moonlighting there, I guess, and then Tim was recording his album, so.
Okay.
That mutual, he needed, female vocals on something, so that, my name came up to give me a ring, so that's
That's
how
the way
it
it
came in.
happens. Yeah. We still have to play Stubborn Man. That was not Stubborn Man. That was Naked in the Snow. Is that one you wrote?
Yeah, it was kind of a high school drinking song, and you had kind of funny lyrics, and then I got into a Robert Frost poem once in college, and I wrote kind of dark lyrics about a guy who was like freezing to death in the snow, and that happened. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys
I'm
look-
fun.
Yeah, I'm a little older now, and you guys look like you're in your 20s, but obviously, you're a little older than
Thank you.
in your 20s, right?
I do love that.
So you did that 15 years ago.
I work out.
Exactly.
Hydrated.
There you go.
It's that beef diet.
Well, I gotta say, that earlier thing I said where, we were talking about the farm and I said chickens and hogs and that, this would be the chicks, you would be, unfortunately,
Oh my gosh.
because you're
Are you
bulking
coming on
up.
to me?
Because you're bulking up,
Yeah.
Yeah, I did give you my number just a second ago.
All according to my plan.
Yeah, there you go.
He fell for it. Ooh.
So, yeah, I have a lot of fun here with Sirens and Strings, and Scotty Eggleston is here. He is in the house tuning up in the other room. He'll be on around 9 o'clock, and we love him as well. No, this has been a lot of fun, but we have a lot of music left from these guys and gals, guy and gals. So, yeah, whenever you guys are ready with another one.
All right, we're gonna keep it a little bluesy. We're gonna
Good.
do
We love
and
blues.
we're gonna do an Otis Redding tune, These Arms of Mine.
All right. Sirens and Strings.
These arms of mine, they are on me, and feeling blue.
from wanting you. And if you would let them, oh, how grateful I will be. These arms of mine, they are burning, burning from wanting you. These arms of mine, they are wanting, wanting to hold you. And if you would let them hold you, oh, how grateful I would be. Just be my little baby. Yeah. Ooh, my little baby. Yeah. These arms of mine, they are burning, burning from wanting you. These arms of mine, they are yearning, yearning to hold you. And if you let them hold you, oh, how grateful I will be. Come on, baby. Yeah. Just be my little man. Just be my little lover. I need somebody to treat me right.
The blues, oh my gosh, Canada definitely sang the blues. Both of you gals have such great ranges.
Like
Thank
butter,
you.
like Miss Kay would say, like a butter.
But,
She's got a voice, she's got a high range that's just so smooth. Most blues singers, they break and but she can stay real smooth on that upper register. It's always been
Yeah.
impressive.
Yes, yes, we were talking about that in a recent show, like, you know, when you change registers, and for some people, you know, it's kind of a clunky change, but yes, Angela just goes right on up there. Yeah.
Well,
That was a great one. What's the name of that one again?
these arms of mine.
These Arms.
That's an old Otis Redding tune.
Love it, absolutely, yeah. Well, let's do a quick couple of announcements. We'll be right back on the local showcase.
We've got,
Everybody
yeah,
have a
13 minutes left, so let's do
Featuring the
the
longest
Mr.
running
Valerie?
all vinyl record mix show on the radio. Now
Where do you think
26 years strong,
Feel good to
KKFI.
you?
Every
Yes, ma'am.
episode is a
And then
jukebox
maybe
jam with
either
soul
Stay High or Power of Love.
rock and roll rides,
Yeah.
upbeat
Why is this
jazz,
guitar so rattly?
eclectic and nature.
It's the cable wire.
Power of Love would be kind
Yeah,
of
they're
fun.
unbelievable.
Thank
Be
you.
Valerie and the Power of Love.
And then if we have time to
When
stay
you're
back.
finished, of course, I'm gonna still be in here doing the show, so I won't be able to really say, but this has been fantastic. Oh my God.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun.
I'll be there.
Call us anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely want to have you guys back on.
To reflect the diversity of the local.
Now, 20 seconds.
And to provide a channel for individuals, groups, issues in music that have been overlooked, suppressed.
And by the way, some of my regulars have texted in, like, oh my gosh, the harmony.
Really?
Oh, nice.
I love that.
We are loving this music. Yes, Sirens and Strings for their first appearance. But we hear through the grapevine here, Angela lets it loose during the, one of our breaks, that she actually interned at KKFI.
Oh.
Back
I
in,
did.
what'd you say, in 2002, something like that?
It was not far from that, it was '04, yeah, a long time
Okay.
ago.
Yeah,
It was, yeah,
we were not in this location.
there were tumbleweeds that ran right through downtown.
There you go.
I love how nervous you looked when he said you let it loose.
I
know.
know, I
We're
was
all
like,
like,
what did I say?
You were so afraid.
I know,
Yeah.
We have all the secrets now.
I'm liable to say anything, so you know.
Thank you for your, thanks for coming in tonight, of course, all of you. And you've been on a couple other times, as we mentioned, and also an intern, so thanks for all you've done.
Former, yeah, a veteran intern, I guess, yeah, I
And
did
a
one
Mizzou-
summer.
A Mizzou graduate.
From
Oh
Zoom.
my God.
Yes, also moved to graduate. Yeah, I was, I'd started the student-run radio station in Mizzou, and I thought, what better thing to do than call up radio stations, and you guys were like, yeah, we need someone, come on over.
I vaguely remember that. What, do you remember the call letters for Mizzou's
Oh, KCOU,
KCO?
88.1, KCOU.
Yeah. So, shout out to all of our Mizzou grads out there, all of you alumni. And of course, I guess we should say a shout out to the Wildcats and even the K-State. Oh, the K-State Wildcats and the K-State.
I'm like, I don't think I can do
Sorry, it's
that.
cross-wired there. The Jayhawks too, so
Oh.
anyway, yeah, we don't want to,
Views
you know.
expressed are mine.
We are in Missouri though, I mean, so I guess we could kind of
Right.
be a little bit, play some
Biased.
favoritism here.
There's enough civil unrest.
We just need to fight over college.
We're just biting our tongues.
There's enough other stuff to fight about.
Yeah.
So, what else would you like to do? And, you know, we still have, we're gonna play here right at the end, you know, to kind of go out with, we're gonna play Stubborn Man, and is that another one that you wrote, Quentin?
Yeah, we haven't recorded as the three of us, really, except for that cookie ad, which
yeah.
was for fun, but, so I just threw you some of the stuff that I know
Yeah.
Angela was on or mandolins were on, in case you needed it, and.
Right,
so
right.
If you play it, you play it.
I mean, I think it's kind of interesting that he wrote a song called Stubborn Man. I'm
Oh.
not sure what that, we're gonna have to, is there a
It's-
story
Check on
to
it.
that?
Yeah, it's, well, not a real story, it's a, you know, mythology, a guy who's like in love with somebody and she turns him down, and so he dies and turns into a tree, and that tree becomes where she lives, and then it's
Oh,
all in the
really?
song, I'll let the song, it's
We're gonna hear that at the end.
I like mythology, and somehow I ended up with sirens and strings, so it's,
Sometimes it's easier to express yourself in song.
Yeah.
There
Rather
you
than
go.
explain
yeah,
it.
it took me 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Let's play the cookie ad right now.
Okay.
I love it. I can't wait.
This is all of us.
A little less than a minute.
Plus another.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. So is this a product that you sell?
I made cookie molds that say really mean things,
Oh, really?
like, yeah,
Oh,
but they look Victorian and wonderful.
so did you sell them for a while?
Nobody buy them, it was just fun to do, you know,
You
like I
really
have
light it
my
up,
friend cookies that say, I can't say, you know, picture on
Right,
there.
It's actually a good time though, because you light that stuff up in Halloween time.
Yeah.
So, like, they're great at Halloween time, and like these cookie molds and.
All right, well, be ready, we're gonna play,
Okay.
do another song here. Whatever you guys
I love
gotta
it.
do.
That's me.
How about that? Yeah, that was great, you guys.
Maybe we should start that cookie
We
company.
also
Right?
do jingles, anyone else?
Anybody need a jingle?
Use car a lot, whatever you get.
That was fantastic. So what song would you like to do now?
We're gonna do Valerie.
Yeah,
Amy
famous
Winehouse,
guy, yes.
Valerie, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well my life is getting less, and I missed your tender air and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things that you're doing. And in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well my body's been a mess. And I missed your tender hair and the way you like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Wonderful. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how we can beat those harmonies. Seriously. You guys sing so well together.
Thank you. We've been doing it since high school, so it's,
You went to the same high school?
we all three did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
We were in the
graduated together.
vocal jazz choir together.
Yeah, yeah.
I was there by default because I played upright bass, so they let me in there, forced me to sing a little bit.
Yeah, thank you.
So you actually started out on upright bass?
No, I started out on guitar, but there was no opportunities to play guitar in school, so when you're like in a small, almost, well, not really a rural school, but
Yeah, Fort Osage, I mean, an Independence area, so.
If you're a guitar player.
Fort Osage, we love those
Hey.
guys.
but I could read music, so they made me do everything.
Touch class kids right here.
Yeah, I was just talking to Marty Gunther today, and he lives right by Highway 24, not far
Oh, yeah.
from Fort Osage.
Mm-hmm,
So, yeah.
yeah.
You're Buckner, right?
Yeah.
Like right between Buckner and Independence.
Independence.
There you go. Oh, good to hear that. So, anything else you guys want to say? Because we're gonna have to wrap it up and play this final song here.
Yeah, we have a show Saturday.
We do have a show Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have a show Saturday at Bone Hill View Distillery in Buckner. It's at 7?
7 to 9
7 to
p.m.
9, thank you. They have some great, liquor, some, it's a home,
Yep,
it's not a
distillery.
home, it's a small town distillery is what I'll say.
And there's also,
It's a nice looking place, too.
It's a great
Really nice.
spot.
Is it not far off the 24 highway?
Not far off, it's downtown Buckner.
Oh,
I
okay.
know that sounds like an oxymoron, but, there is a downtown Buckner.
Fun little town.
Yeah, Buckner has come up, so they've got some cool places and we're gonna be there Saturday night. Come and see us.
Oh, fantastic. So again, it's Bone Hill?
Bone Hill View Distillery.
Okay. So are those 3 words, just so people can look it up?
They are 3 words, yeah.
Bone Hill View.
It always throws me
Distillery.
off, but yeah.
Yeah, in Buckner, and
Uh-huh.
so I imagine people would go around 6 o'clock, but you guys would be playing somewhere around 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
when you
Yeah,
start.
we'll start at 7. You can bring in food with you. They,
Oh, that's nice to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun deal.
mhm.
Sometimes they'll do a little menu item that you can bring
sometimes
in.
they-
Bring your own food, that's wonderful,
And
actually.
our Facebook page has our other events. We've got Transparent in Grandview coming up, and we also have
We have the
a,
hometown Olathe Family
Yeah.
Farm next month, July
Yeah.
19th.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of renamed it, right?
yeah,
So
it's under a new name,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's a nice little place.
Yeah.
You know, just a little bit, now we're kind of going to opposite ends, so we're gonna be out in Buckner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This, what night again, Saturday?
Saturday night, yeah.
Saturday night, 7 o'clock, and then the hometown Olathe, whatever it is.
Yeah,
That is, of course, fairly close to 7 Highway
Yes.
in Kansas.
K7, yeah.
Yeah, not far from College Boulevard and 7 Highway is the way I would say it. So that's a cool place. All right.
Go all
You
over.
guys have, so
Yep,
all of
check
that's
our
out
page, we've
there.
got several events coming up.
You're, all that on Sirens in Strings. So we said it's not and, the full word, it's in, the
Mhm.
letter N. Sirensandstrings.com. They'll
Yep,
find
that's
all
our
that.
website, and
Okay.
our Facebook is also Sirens and Strings. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have you guys back. Thanks so
Great,
much.
yeah,
for
thanks so
coming
much
in.
for having us.
Yeah.
Thank
so much
you.
fun.
It was a great show, and we're gonna end it with one, again, this is one that was written by a stubborn man.
Do you want us to do it?
I think you'll like this one
Do
Do
too.
you want us to do the one, or do you want to do Stubborn Man?
No, we're gonna just play it off.
We'll just play it off, okay.
He's trying to get us out of here.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta put Scotty Eggles.
Like, get out.
So, yeah, thanks
All right.
again, and you're
Thank
listening
you.
to 90.1 FM KKFI Kansas City Community Radio. Yeah, this,
Oh, I know that.
it's good to do something like this in the transition, so.
Oh, I got
you guys
Man, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Have
This was so much
fun.
fun.
Thank you.
gotta have you back, and if I don't call you, call me, seriously. And
Thanks.
I'm usually one somewhere around a couple of months in advance.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe we didn't cuss.
We're not so,
It has happened.
non-compliant,
Oh,
are we?
we're barbarians.
We've got, some house training, a little bit.
I'm not housebroken.
Some house training,
Some.
a little bit, you
Not
know.
enough.
Not enough, that's true. That was super fun.
We survived. That was fun. I actually needed that today.
Oh, yeah, you had a rough day, huh?
God.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, my new phone has a case like that now. The phone's up here. Ouch.
If you want,
Hi, Blackout. We're going.
I've got chairs and gals.